What's up everyone, this is SliferKing here, and today you join me for another one of my Garry's Mod videos. And today we are looking at another NPC. But before I go into that, I just need to bring up two things. First off, if you look in the bottom right of the screen, you will actually see that there is the Bandicam screen. Now, there is a very good reason for this. Unfortunately, after the last video I made, the Halo video, Bandicam for some reason would not work in the game target mode. So basically what I've had to do is turn it into a borderless window, and now I'm having to use the full screen recording. So I do apologize if that gets in the way, but for the foreseeable future, unfortunately, I'll have to use screen recording. Now the weird thing is, it doesn't really seem to affect Team Fortress 2, which is also another Half-Life game. But for some reason it affects Garry's Mod, where it keeps crashing either Half-Life, so it keeps crashing either Garry's Mod, or it keeps crashing Bandicam. So unfortunately, unfortunately this is the compromise I've had to make. Okay, and now onto the actual video, and this is the second thing. This is actually a spoiler alert. So if no one wants to know any spoilers in Spider-Man, please stop watching this video. Right, now that I've got that out of the way, we now proceed to today's video. And today's video is the Spiderman Homecoming homemade NPC. Now, let's have a look at the previous one. It's thinking of, yep. Now this is the other Spider-Man NPC we looked at a couple of weeks ago in the big city map. But I wanted to do a comparison video because this is a new NPC which was introduced recently, and so this is the homemade one. So I haven't actually seen the film yet, just as a disclaimer, but I know based on the trailers that Tony Stark takes this suit, and then Parker has to make his own suit. So this is what it looks like. And it looks a little bit like the Scarlet Spider, I have to say. It looks a little bit like that design. So it's definitely a different type of Spider-Man suit than the one we're used to. But I kind of like it because it makes reference to the Scarlet Spider, like I said. So it's kind of an interesting choice. Whether they'll stay with that, I don't know. But obviously, since we have the Spider-Man Homecoming, I think we should find out if it can beat its brother. So, we're going to put ignore players on, and let's see who wins. To me, it seems like the original Homecoming NPC seems to be beating it. So it seems to be running away. Now that's intriguing. So it looks like in a gunfight, the older NPC wins. But I'm not giving up yet, so let's go with weapon override. Let's go none. Let's go a fist fight, and let's see who wins this time. Oh, I wonder if I spawned the wrong one. Why do they always run away? Hang on, I can fix that. That's weird. Okay, that's a bit strange. So, hang on, let's say. Now that's intriguing. I didn't actually find this out last time, but the old Spider-Man NPC from Homecoming doesn't seem to work if you give it just fists. But it certainly does if you have a gun, that's for sure. Now, if you excuse me, I just need to get rid of these guys. Oh, that's close. Well, I've got it, so I might as well use it. Okay, so it looks like in tests, so far we found that the older one is stronger than the new one, unless you don't give the older one a weapon. Why do you keep running away? You are an absolute coward. Tell you what, both these guys have really rubbish aiming. Now, I will admit that was a little bit cheating. So, we're just going to do it one more time. Okay, I think that's settled it. So I reckon in the pure shootout, I think the newer one is slightly more powerful than the older one. I think. But, of course, being my Garry's Mod videos, you can't test an NPC without giving it a proper fight. So, let's do weapon override. Let's go standard. Let's go SMG pistol. So we're going to spawn 10 of these. So that's 10 of those. Make sure thinking is off. And to make it appropriate, once again, we'll do Iron Man. Okay, so we have multiple Spider-Man against multiple Iron Man, and this is the original Iron Man. It's not the Civil War one, just to say. So now that I've got them ready to go, we're on top of the hill, and let's see who wins. Oh, I think one of them just died. Oh, whoops! I just took a screenshot. Ow! Do you mind? I'm trying to film here. Thank you. Well, there goes one in the Iron Man. There goes another. How are the others going on? Okay, for some reason all of the Spider-Man are scattered. And I think that's all of them dead. And a little bit of a different strategy. I don't think I've seen an NPC behave like this before. Like, all of them running around, like, trying to get underground. I don't think I've seen that before. So it's a little bit of an unusual strategy. But yeah, kind of interesting, I guess. So anyway, there was a look. And just gonna settle down, turn thinking off. So there was a look at the Spider-Man Homecoming homemade NPCs pack. Like I said, I have to use screen recorder mode because for the future, Garry's mod doesn't seem to be working on game capture mode, so I'm gonna be using this type of vision for the foreseeable future. But hopefully I'll be able to move that tool, but I'll be able to move that bar down at the bottom. So I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Garry's Mod. If you did, then please make sure to like this video and also subscribe to the channel to know when my newest videos are coming out. Also be free to check out my Twitter and Patreon accounts as well. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and for now, this is Mr. King. Sorry. Oh, that's the other channel. You can check that out as well if you like. Anyway, but this is SliferKing signing out.